Good morning, students. Today we'll be working on equation reducible to quadratic equation. Okay, so I'll be having some equations and I'll be reducing them in the quadratic equation, and then I'll start solving those equations. Okay, so how does this happen? We'll take some examples. There is no such formula or explanation. It straight away starts with some examples. So the very first example that they have given, and then we'll be doing some of the middle example and the last example as well. So the very first example that we have right now is 1 upon x plus 1 plus 2 over x plus 2 equals to 4 over x plus 4. How to solve this? This is one of the easy questions that also is in class 10th on a finding out the LCM. This can also get multiplied by this, so this is going to be x plus 2 is going to multiply by x plus 1, and then when I multiply I'll be having x square plus 2x plus x plus 2 equals to 4 over x plus 4. So this is just shifting terms from one side to the other side. So now I'll be solving this. X plus 2 plus 2x plus 2 equals to x square plus 3x plus 2 equals to 4 over x plus 4. Now x plus this is 3x plus 4. 3x plus 4 will get multiplied by x plus 4. And why is that? Because this thing is going to go on the other side and get multiplied over x square plus 3x plus 2 equals to 4. So if you guys have a look over here, I'll be multiplying the brackets. When I multiply the bracket, I'll be getting 3x square plus 12x plus 4x plus 16. Okay, and this thing will go on that side and get multiplied. So this is going to become 4x square plus 12x plus 8. Okay, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to put the like terms all together. That is going to be 3x square plus 16x plus 16 equals to 4x square plus 12x plus 8. Shifting everything on one side, so I'll shift everything on the other side. So this is going to become x square, and this is going to become minus 4x, and this is going to go over there, and this is going to become minus 8. This is 0. Now this becomes a quadratic equation. Now if I have to find the root of this quadratic equation, you know very well how to find the roots of quadratic equation, right? How to find the roots of quadratic equation? X equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, right? This is how you find, and then put the values of a, b and c. What is a? A is 1, b is minus 4, and c is minus 8. And when you do that, when you put that in, then you'll be getting two answers. Okay, simultaneously two answers. One is with plus in the middle and the other one will be minus in the middle. Okay, now this is also a question, and this question is kind of related to exponents and powers, right? And when I have exponents and powers, this is not none of my concern. My concern is changing this equation into a quadratic equation and finding the value of x, right? Now what do I have? I'll just separate some of the points, like 2x square can also be written as 2 to the power 2x into 2 to the power 8 plus 1 equals to 32 into 2 to the power x. Now I'll try shifting all the like terms on one side. So what can I write over here is 2 to the power x square. Can I write it like this? 2 I'm writing outside the bracket into this is going to become 256 plus 1 equals to 32 into 2 to the power x. So I'm going to shift all the like terms on one side. So that is 2 to the power x, and then into 256, and then this is going to become over here, and 32 into 2 to the power x equals to minus 1. Now what I'm doing, 2 की power x की जगह में t put कर रहा हूँ. What am I keeping in place of 2 की power x? T. Okay, I'll get the value of x. My ultimate goal is finding the value of x, but right now I'm just trying to solve my question and simplify my answer. So if I keep t in place of this, t square 256 t square minus 32t, and minus 1 comes from there, plus 1 equals to 0. Do you see this is a quadratic equation that has been made? A quadratic equation. 256t square minus 32t plus 1 equals to 0. Now I'll put the formula and find the value of t, because t is the variable over here, and the formula says minus b. You guys all know the formula. Minus b is 32, so b is equals to minus 32, a is equals to 256, and c equals to 1. So minus b, that is 32, plus minus b square, minus 32 square minus 4 into 256 into 1 upon 2 into 256. Now t equals to minus 32 plus minus, and if I solve this I'll get 1024. Okay, and when I solve this I'll get 1024 as well. So it means when I cancel this out I'll be getting 0 upon 2 into 256, right? So everything is cancelled. So I got the value of t is equals to minus 32 over 2 into 256, and when I cancel them down I'll get t equals to 1 upon 16, minus 1 upon 16. Okay, so t is equals to minus 1 upon 16, but minus won't come over here because मैंने क्या करा है, यहाँ पे minus भी होता है और इसके साथ already minus है, तो this becomes plus. Sorry for that. So 1 upon 16, t is equals to 1 upon 16. When I got the value of t, I'll also try finding the value of x, right? So the value of t equals to 1 upon 16, but I had the value of t as 2 की power x equals to 1 upon 16, and if I change 16 in the power of and exponential power, so I'll change it like this, but when I have to shift it up, what will I get? 2 to the power minus 4. Now if I compare both the side, x is equals to minus 4. So what's the value of x? Minus 4. That was my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal was also reduce this equation, that it was not even looking like a quadratic equation. Reduce this in a quadratic equation and then find the value of x. So I have done 2 questions so far for you guys. One was a very simple question that was of class 10th level. Now comes the 11th level, and that is the exponential form. You have to convert this into quadratic equation and then solve it. Okay, so now I have example number 9. See, I'm trying to do some questions, and the questions that I'm doing are totally dependent on, a different perspective. The very first one was on 10th level, the second one was on exponential and powers, and the third one that I'm doing right now is on rational numbers, or square root numbers. How to do this? What I'll be doing, I'll be rationalizing it. Okay, so when I rationalize it, so what is going to become? A plus x plus a minus x over a plus x minus a minus x into, I'm going to rationalize according to the denominator, so a plus x plus a minus x, a plus x plus a minus x equals to a over x. So I'm not rationalizing the other side, I'm just rationalizing this side. Now if I rationalize this, this is a, this is b, this is a, this is b, so a minus b and a plus b, that becomes a square minus b square, so a plus x minus a minus x, and on the top there are 2 same brackets, so I can write root a plus x plus root a minus x whole square equals to a over x. I hope that's not hard for you guys to understand, right? So when I solve this, I'll be getting a and a can get cancelled out, and 2x will be left down if I open the bracket. And when I solve this, इसको ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर, जब इसका स्क्वायर करूँगा तो ए प्लस एक्स बचेगा, जब इसका स्क्वायर करूँगा तो मेरे पास ए माइनस एक्स बचेगा, फिर क्या होता है प्लस 2ab, 2 इंटू ए प्लस एक्स इंटू ए माइनस एक्स equals to a over x. Okay, now you guys can have a look over here. This and this can get cancelled out. So what is left with me? 2a plus 2a square minus x square. I can write it like this. क्योंकि जब ये मल्टीप्लाई होता है ये अंडर द सेम ब्रैकेट भी और स्क्वायर रूट भी आ सकता है. सो a प्लस बी एंड a माइनस बी, ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला किया अपॉन 2x a over x. Now you guys can have a look over here that 2 and 2 are common and this 2 can be cancelled out. So what is left with me? A plus square root a square minus x square equals to a over x over x. This and x can get cancelled out, and this can go on one side. So if I shift, sorry for that, this and this can go on one side, x and get cancelled out. So जब ये उधर जाएगा तो ज़ीरो बचेगा, तो ए स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू ज़ीरो, और स्क्वायर रूट उधर जाएगा तो स्क्वायर बन जाएगा, ज़ीरो का स्क्वायर ज़ीरो होता है. सो ए स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू ज़ीरो एंड देन ए स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू एक्स स्क्वायर. सो ए इक्वल्स टू माइनस प्लस एक्स, सो एक्स इक्वल्स टू माइनस ए, एक्स इक्वल्स टू ए. क्यों? जब स्क्वायर रूट उधर जाता है तो ये स्क्वायर रूट उधर जाता है तो प्लस माइनस दोनों लेके जाता है. So I have to answer x equals to minus a and x equals to a. Okay, so that was a question that was based on rationalization. That's why I did it for you, and my answer is x equals to minus a and x equals to a. So that's how you'll be doing. If you want to understand more, you can pause the video, wait for some time, and then look at the question. Okay, so one more question we'll be doing. So now I'll be doing example number 15, that is totally different, and there are 4 brackets that are getting multiplied with each other, as you guys can see. Now when I have this 4, I can either do multiply all 4 of them together and then I can get a very big number and it won't be a quadratic equation anymore. But my agenda is, my main goal is putting this in the form of a quadratic equation so that it becomes a very simple equation and then I can solve it, because I know how to solve a quadratic equation. I don't know how to solve a polynomial which has a power 4. Okay, the highest power should be 4. So what I'll be doing, there are 4 brackets and I'm going to pair them up. How to pair them up? See, I'm going to pair them up in a way so that 24 ban jaye, jaise 3 8 is 24 or 12 2 is 24. So I'm just putting them together, jaise x plus 2 hai और x plus 12 है, ओके, और x plus 8 है और x plus 12 है, equals to 4x square. Now this 2 and this 2 can be in one term. When I multiply this, I'll get x square plus 14x plus 24. Okay, and when I multiply this, I'll get x square plus 11x plus 24 equals to 4x square. Now if you guys have a look over here very carefully, there is a square on that side. So what I'll do, I'll shift it over here. ठीक है, सो मैं इधर शिफ्ट कर दूंगा तो क्या बन जाएगा, ये एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 14x प्लस 24 और एक एक्स, 2 एक्स थे यहाँ पे, एक इधर दे दिया मैंने और दूसरा एक्स मैंने इधर ला के रख दिया. I'm just trying to finish everything that is simple on that side and उधर सिंपल नंबर रखना चाह रहा हूँ. तो जब मैंने इसको करा सॉल्व तो कितना आएगा, x ये इससे भी डिवाइड होगा तो प्लस 14 प्लस 24 ओवर x. ठीक है, एक ब्रैकेट ही आ गया, दूसरा आ गया x प्लस 11 प्लस 24 ओवर x, ये आ गया इक्वल्स टू 4. नाउ इफ़ यू हैव अ लुक ओवर हियर, दोनों में x प्लस 24 तो कॉमन है, x प्लस 24 ओवर x, तो मैं इसको क्या ले लूँगा, t ले लेता हूँ. क्या ले लेता हूँ इसको, t. सो मैं क्या लिखूँगा, t प्लस 14 और इसको भी t ले लेता हूँ, t प्लस 11 equals to 4. Okay, now I'll multiply both the brackets. When I multiply both the brackets, what I'll be getting is, okay, you guys can also multiply with me. Okay, you'll be getting the same thing. So I'll be getting t square plus 25t plus 154 equals to 4 when I multiply both the brackets, and then 4 I can bring on this side and subtract. So t square plus 25t plus 150 equals to 0. Now this becomes a quadratic equation, as you guys can see. Is this a quadratic equation? You guys know that this is a quadratic equation. Okay, and this quadratic equation can be solved either by finding the value of x, or also 15 10 जा कितना होता है 150 होता है. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. तो मैं इस बीच वाले को मैं स्प्लिट द मिडिल टर्म करके भी कर सकता हूँ, प्लस 15t और प्लस 10t प्लस 150. तो आपको पता है मैंने क्या किया, आप मैंने मिडल टर्म स्प्लिटिंग किया, तो मिडल टर्म स्प्लिटिंग 15t प्लस 10t करके आया. तो जब आप ये दोनों का पेयरिंग करेंगे तो आपके पास क्या आएगा, दो आंसर आपके पास आएगा t प्लस 10 और दूसरा आएगा t प्लस 15. तो आपके दो आंसर है. ओके, इक्वल्स टू 0, t equals to minus 10, and then the other one is t equals to minus 15. So how many answers do you have right now? You have two answers with you. ठीक है, और आपको t की वैल्यू भी पता है. ओके, सो व्हाट्स द वैल्यू ऑफ t? आप t की वैल्यू वापस पुट कर दोगे. ठीक है, दो इक्वेशन के सहारे. सो पहला क्या रखूँगा मैं, जस्ट हैव अ लुक ओवर हियर. t था क्या, हमने t लिया क्या था, x प्लस 24 ओवर x. सो t की वैल्यू -10 आ गई, तो मैं -10 रख दूँगा. ओके, एंड देन what will be happening is equals to x स्क्वायर प्लस 24 ओवर x. ना x का एलसीएम निकलेगा और इधर 10 चल जाएगा, इधर चल जाएगा x. सो अगर मैं यहाँ पे सॉल्व करूँ आपके लिए, ओके, इसको यहाँ सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो -10x equals to x square plus 24, and if I shift everything on one side, so I'll be getting x square plus 10 x plus 24 equals to 0. सो ये क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन आ गई. इससे मुझे x की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. आप -b प्लस माइनस बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac अपॉन 2a इसे इस फॉर्मूले को रख सकते हैं, एंड देन यू विल गेट अ आंसर फॉर दिस. ठीक है, पर दूसरी इक्वेशन कैसे निकलेगी, t की दो वैल्यू आई थी, तो t के जगह अब मैं क्या डाल रहा हूँ -15. ठीक है, इक्वल्स टू x प्लस 24 ओवर x. ये भी पुट करके आपके पास दूसरी इक्वेशन आएगी, इसमें भी आप वैल्यू x की ढूंढ सकते हैं. सो दैट्स हाउ दिस क्वेश्चंस are supposed to be done. The main agenda of these questions are only one basic thing, that first you have to change the question into a quadratic equation. Okay, when you've changed the question into a quadratic equation like this, okay, all the questions in this exercise, especially exercise 6.2, you have to change it into a quadratic equation. After that you can find the value of x easily. Okay, thank you guys, have a nice day. I hope you understood or got something out of this. Take care, bye bye.